やっほー。こんな霧、やっほー。One second. やっほー。やっほー。こんな霧、やっほー。It's a rap. It's a rap, chat. This is just a rap. It's over. Today's story is just gonna make you guys be like, what? Just like it made me yesterday. But it's good. It's educational. So if you don't mind getting a little scared for the price of being educated, you might want to stay. It's actually really important as well. But hello, hi, Riza, hi, everyone, hi, hello, hello. You reckon what's it? Today's Tuesday, chat. It's Tuesday. Bruv. Reckon. I reckon it's Tuesday. Konna kiri yaho. Wait, is chat a bit delayed? I think chat is super delayed. 1 second. Is that on my side? Is chat delayed? Guys, are you delayed? Tell me what's the last thing I said. I'm gonna say Ooga booga. Write in chat Ooga booga now. I wanna see if you're delayed or not. Even though I put it not as a delay. I wanna see Ooga booga in the chat. Damn. I guess there's a huge delay. I don't know where is it coming from though. Should I have refreshed the chat? That's weird. That's a big delay. Whoa, chat can't even hear me. I guess that's fine. You guys don't need to hear me today. I'll just keep talking. Oh, really? Look how delayed the chat is. Say Ooga booga? Wow, that took at least 1 minute. That's weird. Let me check how delayed the chat is. Give me a second. Damn, the chat is super delayed. Give me 1 second to check on my own. Konna kiri yaho. Yeah, that's at least a minute. More than a minute late. What's happening with in it? Okay, wow, you guys are so delayed. 1 second, let me fix that. Let me try to fix that. All right. Now let's test again. Let's see if the lag is still there. Is it still laggy? Tell me. Tell me, chat. Tell me. Tell me. Is it still laggy? Stream offline for me? I guess you need to refresh OBS. Come on, bro. If you can hear me, then say konnakiri if you can hear me. Okay, wait, so you can hear me. Some people can hear me. You just need to refresh, I guess. Wow, okay, so you can hear me. Alright. The stream is back on. Shh! Chat. Holy shit! They're stealing my water again! 1 second. Fucking bastards. Am I ever gonna... Yes! I got it midair! Let's go. Okay. No! It's... Shit! It didn't die? I smacked it like 10 times and it didn't die. Wow. How durable are these? Fucking piccolo looking ass. It kept flying after I smacked it at like fucking 20 Mach speed. Bullshit. At this point, might as well prepare a glass of water for them. No, I don't share water with people. Water is the most important drink I have. It's not a spider. It's like, hello, Kato-san. Stupid. Like that. I think my KDA chat is beyond 10. I actually think just today I took out 10. Just today, not counting the other days. Wow. Like what is happening here? Use the bug spray. I used it. Is there like an open hole somewhere that they're but they're all flying type. I don't know. Oh man, if only I had Pikachu with me. Just fucking thunderbolt these bitches. Alright. Okay. Stream is actually working. Burn the house. If only it was my house, I would have. Ma'am? Who you calling ma'am, bruh? Call me sir. It's not messy, you know. Oh, shit. Well, maybe it is a little messy. What the fuck? Now that I look at it. Wow. Yeah, I need to leave my room. Haven't left my room in a while. Clean it, leave it, you know, let some air inside. Yikes. Okay. So ever since I got sick. Oh, speaking of getting sick, fuck, I didn't take my meds again. Ever since I got sick, I haven't really left. Oh shit. Haven't left home much at all. Haven't seen the sun. Becoming like you, chat, allergic to the sun. 1 second. Slash away. Okay. Disgusting. By the way, do you know, chat, that I hide my glass of water with a layer of tissues so that they won't drink my fucking water? Or do you not know that? Fucking bastards. Imagine not being able to leave your like glass of water open. I have to hide it. Like I have to. You guys think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? I literally use tissues as a lid. Because the fucking bugs won't come drinking. Take all my goddamn water. Anyways. I mean, this counts as story time, doesn't it? Use Tumblr? The fuck? People still... Does Tumblr still exist? You don't have an actual lid? Why would you have a lid on a glass of water? I mean, also, using an actual lid is just too much trouble. Having, like, an easy tissue that I can remove and put back is easier. Water tumbler. Oh, the water one, not the actual site. Okay. Okay. So, what's happening? What do you mean it's... And your stream is experiencing minor issues. I'll fix it. Give me a second. I don't understand though. Why is it so laggy? Okay. It shouldn't lag anymore. Is it still laggy? Okay, it's from my side too. Now I can't blame you guys. You guys are literally unblameable this time. Oh my god, Luna's probably watching YouTube. That's why. Yikes. I completely forgot about that. Don't say Lord. Disgusting. Stop being weird. Is it back? Is it back chat? Yes. By the way, it's like you can put it 180p whatever. It doesn't matter. Like it's my side, not your side, so you can increase the quality if you want. Your face is pixelated. Just fix it. Just fix it. It's fine. It's minor issues. It says it's experiencing minor issues, not too big of issues, just minor. Yikes.
Bruh, bruh, bruh.
Alright, okay. High quality is not lagging? Alright. If you say high quality is not lagging, then I believe you. Alright, it's back. I guess it's back then. Was that a JoJo reference? Hi, Ayumi, your second stream. Welcome. Welcome back. Why am I counting streams for how many people are... I should use my memory for something else. That is stupid. It's stupid, chat.
Oh shit! Alright. Oh shit!
I want to do it perfectly.
Oh shit! Alright.
It's oh shit, Adorime. Hello, Keiza Muhammad. Alright, so... Okay, I'm stopping. Nigsamatachi, ohanakiri, kankankanka, oikite, nakira yamedazo. Anyways, what were we saying? Stop? You don't tell me to stop. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Look. Yeah, tell me to stop.
Baba Bowie.
Peko. Muna.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
Moi. Don't tell me not to stop. You know I listen to you all the time, chat. Oh my god. Okay, I won't stop. Arrivederci.
Banana. Hello. Echi, sketchy one touchy. でも、スイカは悪くないよね。
悪くないよね. Chat, can I please stop? You guys won't let me stop.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Have confidence. ホタテ。
Anyways, before you all go apeshit on me, let's start. Let's talk. Let's do a quick vote. I want to see a quick vote in the chat. We can either have water in the fire. How? Water in the fire. Listen, chat has been telling you, yes, the channel does have a Discord. If you check the description, you would see it. Read the chat when they're answering you. Anyways, what were you saying? We're gonna do a really quick vote for the stories. Should we do short stories here and there, or do you guys want the spooky story right now? The important one, the big one, the juicy one. Main, short, main, spoopy, short. Fuck these guys. They're just... How can you all be so stupidly, like, not in sync at all? Why not both? We'll do both, but I'm asking which one do you guys want? I'm not doing short just because Fire wrote it twice. And spamming is not allowed, so... You wrote it twice, you guys lost the vote. Next time, you only you only vote once. Don't want any, then leave, lol. I don't want any. I get to stream that about storytelling, but I don't know what I don't want story. You're so funny, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Lol. So funny. I like when someone new just walks in and thinks that they're gonna I'm gonna be funny now. Watch me. I'm gonna be funny. Shut the fuck up. All right, don't ruin the vote. Wait, I'll do an impression. 1 second. Yeah, that's what I thought. Abyss Mage came back. Abyss Mage. You know the book. The book contains the secrets. I will buy at a high price. I forgot the Abyss Mage episode completely. Anyways. Oh, 1 second. Not this. Anyways. Congrats. Thank you, Luna. Wait, your name is Luna. That's kind of confusing. Can I call you Nemus instead? Hi, Nemus. Welcome. It's kind of weird calling... Thank you. Thank you for... Anyways. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Wow, I'm surprised. Chunky, you have a really good backbone. Good job staying and not rage quitting like a little kids that every time walk in the stream and then when I make fun of them they leave crying. Wee! Or like the ones who comment on the streams and then when I comment back roasting them, they just delete their comment, the main comment. So funny. All right. Let's talk. It's getting important. So, this is a real story first. You have to put in mind 3 things. This is a real story. This is a educational story, so it's serious. And 3, it's kind of spooky because it's real. The problem with it is being real. All right. So listen. Okay. This has happened to my sister. She didn't tell me about it at the time when during the collab when I had to go get some like spooky stories. But it's actually like some like big shit. So if you guys remember from the collab that we had, if you were there, I'll give you a recap. Jinn, all right. This also we talked about the Jinn before in other streams. Jinn are real. They are one of the three main life forms that exist. First being the angels made out of light. Second, being us humans made out of clay, or mud, technically. And fourth, and three, I mean, the Jinn made out of fire, right? Water in the fire. Okay, those are the main 3. If there is more, we don't know. That's what we know. There's a lot we don't know in the world. We don't know if the people live in like other, planets, universes, who knows? But that's what we know, okay? So these 3, the angels cannot disobey God. They cannot disobey Allah. They're made of light and they have no free will. Us and the Jinn have free will. That means, unlike the angels who are always righteous, they're always correct. Isn't there like good Jinn and bad one? Yes. I'm getting to that. So, the angels are 100% always good. They always listen to God. They cannot disobey Him. They have no free will. Us and the humans and the Jinn both have free will, which means we can be either good and we can be bad. In Islam, they refer to bad humans or bad Jinn as shaitan. Someone who tries to force you to do bad things, okay? Basically like that. The devil, if you want to say, devil or whatever demon, which can be a human or can be a Jinn. Because both of them have, free will. They can do whatever they want. All right? So, today we'll be talking about the unique characteristics of Jinn and how do they live with us. First, the original inhabitants of Earth were Jinn, not us. They lived here before us, way before us. Okay? That's one thing you have to know. Until Adam came down from the heaven and then we started spreading, 2, they can see us, but we cannot see them. except for special cases. One, children can see them. Two, very small amount of special people that can see them. It is said that some people like grow up still retaining the vision that make you be able to see them, all right? But they're very special people. There's not a lot of them. Okay? Can cats and dogs see them? I think I heard something about some animals being able to see them. All right? But I'm not going to get into the animals. Who cares about the animals, all right? Okay, Peter, don't cancel me. Anyways, so that's one thing. Another thing is they are unlike just like humans, but in a different way. Jinn and humans, since we are more of the like a physical being. We have a physical body that, well, let's not say physical, because they're also physical technically, yeah. But they can shapeshift. They can shapeshift. They have ranks. So some jinn are really strong, like the ones who served Solomon, Prophet Solomon. They were really strong. They can literally teleport anywhere, bring him anything. That kind of strong, There are some jinn who try to climb on top of each other so they can spy on the heavens. They can do crazy a lot of things. And jinn is better than the shaitan. Yeah, I mean, I just explained. Shaitan is the bad human or the bad jinn. You cannot say all jinn are bad or all humans are bad. Only the bad ones are the quote-unquote shaitan, right? So then we get to the point where if they can do so much, why don't they like harm us? Well, because there's also like kinds of them. Some of them are okay. Some of them are like good jinn. Some of them are not. Some of them are neutral. They just want to, live their own life because they're also creatures, right? They have their own society, basically. Okay? Plus, one of the interactions, I want to see if chat knows. What's one of the forbidden interactions that we can have with jinn? Do you know what that's called? What's the forbidden reaction? It's forbidden in Islam because it's very dangerous, and no, you can't marry them. Very funny, chat. You close. Sacrifice is close. Talking, no. It's a forbidden interaction. That's not a lot of people know. Yes, it's magic. Basically, magic. Magic in all of its forms, all forms of magic are prohibited because, not dark, it's just called magic in general. There are two kinds of things that can be qualified as the word magic, right? Stop spamming, Zahri. I'm not gonna answer you. This is not the topic right now. Okay. Yes. So, if I ignored you once, then stop spamming. There's a reason why I didn't answer you, because this is not the topic. Either ask about the topic or ask me somewhere else, not on stream. Okay. You have my Discord, you have Twitter, you can ask me there. I answer these. Let's focus on the stream. All right. Anyways, so the magic in general is split into two parts. There is forbidden magic, or what's like what we would call in another word haram, or it's something that uses the power of jinn to happen. Because humans on themselves cannot do magic. You cannot do magic. You don't have any special powers. We are not psychic. We don't have these powers. Jinns do. So you can borrow their power to use magic, and this is haram because doing so means that you have to make a contract with them. Contracts, usually have things like, a lot of things that you're basically forbidden, throwing mushaf, Quran in the bathroom, flushing it, or putting shit on whatever. It's like disgusting. A lot of disgusting things to do to make a contract, okay? Which eventually, if you listen to them, first you leave Islam because you basically just betrayed, you did a huge betrayal by doing that, because you kind of sold your soul to them. And it's like that kind of meaning. But you can use magic, and magic is still qualified. Like, what can you do as magic? Magic in real life, you cannot shoot key blast out of your hands or beams. That's not what that magic that exists in the world. The real magic is very harmful in the fact that it can make you hate or love. There's a lot of really, really happy couples, and then someone who's jealous, they would go to a magician and then ask them to cast magic on these happy couple, and then eventually they get divorced because they'll be like under the effect of magic, right? So it makes either people, some that's why the word bewitching is a thing. When a really, a woman that's despicable or something like that, or a man that isn't really nice, but he married like one of the most beautiful women. It could be, which is not always the case, but it could happen that they would use magic for them to make them forcibly like them. Okay? So, yeah, so it is real. Like, the magic is real, but it's not as dreamy as we see in anime. And no, it's just a bunch of sacrifices and like a lot of disgusting things and all these things, and you're not doing anything. You're just selling your soul to the Jinn who's helping you out. That's why this is a short story before you get into the real one. There was a magician, okay? Magicians are two types, okay? There's the quote-unquote halal magician, okay? And there's the haram magician. The haram is the one we talked about, the forbidden one, the one who uses, the help of Jinn. Who's the halal one then? That's the one who, puts a bunch of cups in front of you and then switches them around and makes you feel like there's a coin, but the coin is actually in his pocket, That's with his own, it's called sleight of hand. That's okay because he's using his own, his own quickness, his own skills to make it happen. When someone doing a card trick, that's a trick of hand, that's skill. He didn't rely on any Jinn and basically worship the Jinn so he can use it, So that's just illusion and that's tricks, okay? That's what they call you don't call it magic, you should call it sleight of hand or trickery, that's what you should call it. You should not call it magic because magic is associated with asking Jinn for their powers, right? We already just explained that. It's basically a skill. Then we have the okay, so a lot of these magicians, you can literally find a 12-year-old can do this if they learned it and they practice it, just shuffle cards and they're like, I'm gonna show you this card, now I'm gonna shuffle it back and then I'm gonna show you the card that you just chose once again. That's just sleight of hand, okay? That's not magic. It's just trickery. It's not magic. You should not associate it with magic, chat. Okay. Next. So then let's go back to the other magician that doesn't really he does not have any skill. He didn't practice or do anything sleight of hand. He's just taking assistance from a Jinn, Twisted Fate. Shut up. Stop trolling, please. We're being serious. Okay. So there was an actual magician who used his connections with the Jinn to grant him some sort of abilities. And the more powerful a Jinn is, the more things you can do. And that guy, he put a sword in his stomach and then started talking normally. Put another sword in his stomach and he was normal, kept talking normally. Nothing happened, Are we lagging, by the way? Are we lagging? Are you guys saying what the, or is it because I'm lagging? I don't think I'm lagging. Anyways, so he keeps putting swords in his stomach while he's doing his show, and he's not feeling pain because the Jinn is nullifying the pain for him. But what happened is that someone was passing by, was reading Quran, right? And the bad Jinn, just like humans, bad humans, the shaitan humans, once they listen to Quran, they run away. Immediately run away. So guess what happened to that guy? He died instantly on the spot because the Jinn supporting him just left. So nothing was like helping sustain his thing. The guy died, right? And I saw that performance in real life. Yeah, people do that, you know? So another thing is you need to keep in mind that not all Jinn are bad. That's why sometimes, you know, if you read Quran or something, some of them might just come, you know, and chill with you, you know? You know, like the one when the Prophet was reading Quran and then they just got gathered like around him. And they were like, wow, we never heard something so nice in Surah Al-Jinn, you know? And they all really just went to Islam after listening. So, the one who put sword, no. That's a human, a magician using Jinn to help them. Just pay attention, man. Anyways. So, next, we have, since we already explained magicians and how they work, all right? Now you have like a main idea of what Jinn can do, right? So, the one that put it in mouth have some trick to it, so no Jinn. Yeah, if it's a trickery, then it's no Jinn. If you literally see blood coming out because someone got impaled by a sword in their stomach, then that's not trickery. That person is doing magic to like nullify the pain. Anyways, why do bad Jinn run with the Quran? Because they don't want to hear it. Because it's like poison to them. Just like when there's a lot of humans, normal humans, who would listen to it and just run away or like get very triggered by it. Have you never heard about these people who would send death threats to mosques because they don't like the adhan? They're like, I don't want to hear this. Why is this thing in my neighborhood? I don't want this here to this adhan. And they send death threats to the mosque people. You know? Same things with humans, same things with Jinn. So yeah. Now that you understand more about Jinn, let's get to the story itself. We talked about how they can see us, but we can't see them. But I'm not sure if some animals can see them or not. Some people, I don't remember. I remember reading about it, but I don't remember if it's true or not. Kids, like very, very young kids can see them. And some people, like some really, really small amount of people, right? In the collab, most of you probably weren't there because it was on another channel. But in the collab, we talked about how, you know, they can even shapeshift into like other like human forms, which you can't see. But if you're someone who can see Jinn, then you can probably see them as, you know, someone you recognize. You know, you might see someone you know in a place they shouldn't be, but then that's, you know, that's not them. There's no way they're here. They should be like in Malaysia, but right now you're in the US. How the hell do you see that person, you know? Okay, so yeah, they say that they share the same world as us. They can see us, but we can't see them. Here from Middle East that donkeys talking in a human language when a Jinn sprint it. I don't know about this. Okay. So kitchen. Anyways, so can they be seen by others? No. So I just explained. You cannot see Jinn normally. Ever. If they shapeshift or not, you cannot see them. The only ones who can see them, regardless of shapeshifting or not, are kids and some like people who grow up from being kids and still have that in their eyes, like being able, that special ability of to see them. So that's why one time, actually, like after my sister told me all these stories, I actually do remember one time being in the desert when I was really young, really young, like at least 2 years old or like 3 years old. I do remember seeing someone like in the distance calling out to me, but when I like got close to the voice, there was no one there. But that's probably, I have really like, that's what, how old was I? So you can't really trust this story. Let's go into the story that really matters. So basically, my sister had a friend, and I think that friend was Indonesian or she was Malaysian, Filipinese. I don't remember actually. I should actually go ask her. But that woman was able to see them. She had the ability to see the Jinn, right? And one time, this is actually true. One time, let's start with the less scary version of the story, and then let's go to the scary one. They all went to a hotel, right? But then they decided like to split up, and the friend, the one that can see Jinn, stayed at home alone, stayed at the hotel alone, while the others left, my sister and her friends, right? So we're not talking about learning Japanese right now. This is not the right stream. Anyways, so yeah, my sister left, and only the woman that can see them stayed. And if you guys don't know, it is not recommended to be in a house alone, because if you are, then Jinn will probably overwhelm you, because they live more in places with less people. They live in bathrooms, they live in like the desert, the mountains, whatever there's less people. So the less people there are, the more Jinn there are. Okay? So since she was alone and she could see them, apparently when they came back, all the girls came back to the hotel room, they found her in the closet, reading Quran and like really like having goosebumps and like shriveled up, you could say. And when they asked her, my sister asked her, like, what's happening? She's like, let's leave. We can't stay here anymore. Because apparently like a Jinn just jumped her and was chasing after her and tried to like choke her or something. So she hid in the closet and was reading Quran so she could like be safe with them. And since they cannot pass through actual material, they're not ghosts, they cannot pass through walls or stuff like that. It is always recommended that you close doors. Always keep the bathroom door closed. Otherwise, they can move freely, Keep the bathroom door closed at all times. This is real. Especially the bathroom, okay? And are they scary looking or just weird? I wouldn't know. I can't see them. But it's funny. My sister... Okay, it's not funny, but my sister really did tell me that from the way, like, she interacted with that friend of hers, like, that friend always used to, like, describe to her. She would always, when they were sitting somewhere, if she sees one, she would just go near my sister and she would start whispering, hey, don't look back. He's right behind us, but don't look at him. He has a really big eye and he's like this and he's big and whatever. Like, she started explaining it to her and tells her not to look at him, which is like scary. I don't understand. So yeah, yo chat, if the bathroom door is open, go close it right now. Come on. If it's night and you're alone, you can see the Jinn of the edge of your eye. I don't think so. I think it's more of either kids or very special people can see them. Chat, you better not be open. Go close that shit right now. No. Keep it closed, bro. Don't tell her not to spend too much in the bathroom. That's bad for her health. They get mad when you spend too much time in their home. Because think about it this way. This is a prologue to the original story, okay? Jinn inhabited Earth before us, 100%. They claimed Earth before us, way before us. We came in disrespectfully and started taking their places off, where they live. So, usually, when you go live in a house, you can almost 100% be sure that there is already Jinn living there. So, behave nicely, The Jinn are also like classified in many hours. He said they have many ranks. Some of them are really, really strong, like the ones who served Prophet Solomon. Some of them are really harmless, and some of them have specific purposes, like a guardian Jinn that's a magician had a contract with him to like guard a special, you know, relic for magical shit, you know? Because sometimes to do magic, you need to have, you know, someone's hair. It's really disgusting. You would to like take a string of someone's hair and then wrap it in something and then like put it, I don't know how they do it. And then like, I don't know, write reverse Quran, like letters on it and all kinds of weird symbols. And you would put it in a bag, seal it, and then hide it somewhere, like in the middle of nowhere. And usually, to make sure no one undoes the magic, because to undo magic, the only way to undo magic is to go to that thing and like dispel it. So that's why magicians, they contract like a guardian jinn so he can stand guard and not let anyone dispel that. You know? I've seen a lot of, you know, sheikhs, people who would go like in the desert and then dig holes somewhere to like open up, find something that has like whatever disgusting things in it, hair or like spit or whatever it is, like inside of it, and then try to like open it up and like I don't know what they do to it to purify it, to undo the magic, but yeah. So nice little novel. Yeah, we could write something like that. I just don't want to be rude, you know, because they literally can hear us right now, and I'm trying to be nice, you know. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yo, no, I didn't lie. I'm only saying the truth, bro. Yeah. Yo, I see you. I see you later. Yeah. So, did you know that if you take a double bed, if you go to a hotel and you take a room with a double bed, you know, a queen's bed or like a really big one, there's a 100% chance, 100%. There's no doubt that if you sleep on one side, the other side there's a jinn sleeping in. 100%. 100% chat. Do not take. You have a double bed. It's fine. I had a double bed before. It's but this is the thing. You don't have to be scared of it. You guys are just sleeping together. It's not a big deal. I already told you. Listen, chat. I already told you that there are no, like, if you don't do anything bad to them, they don't do anything bad to you. Simple as that, okay? Simple as that. Don't do anything bad to them. They don't do anything bad to you. Okay? Relax, chat. You have one oh shit. You better fill that bed, bro. Jane, you better fill that bed, you know? It's not gonna be good. That's why it is advised in Islam not to live alone. It is really good advice. Do not travel alone and do not live alone. Because you never know if your, you know, companion, the jinn companion, is going to be a good jinn or a bad jinn. You never know. But then again, you know, if you're someone who reads Quran often, then your companion will definitely not be a bad jinn. He will just leave you for another one. Okay? I'm questioning, do I need this? I mean, they exist. Whether you believe in them or not, they just exist. They're there. Maybe your jinn that lives with you, Moses, he could be Christian. You don't know. You guys could vibe together. I don't know, man. So sleeping is gotcha. It's just not recommended for sleeping alone. Sleeping alone, traveling alone, being alone in general, away from society is not recommended because you're just living in the middle of them. The less people you have around you, the more jinn you have around you. It's just like that. I'm double bit and sometimes I read this shit. Don't mind. You hope they don't mind. Yeah, I hope you don't be, you know. So being single, be like, yeah, I know. That's why there's some sort of, you know, prayers that you have to say every night, you know, keep yourself safe, just in case. Anyways, finally, friends, I see this and I was an absolute win. Brother. Anyways, let's discuss something first. I just saw a comment says, okay. Listen, chat. Relax. Okay. So, I guess you guys are having too much fun. Let's get to the scary stuff since you guys are being really happy about it. Okay? So, remember that one girl that my sister's friend, you know, that she can see them? they went to a resort, you know? There was a resort center newly built, but it was in the middle. It was built in the middle of nowhere. Like there was originally a lot of mountains, you know? It was just nature, a lot of mountains, and literally no one been there in that area. They took off the mountains and they built a resort center. And when they went there, apparently, my sister says, she tells me this because this was true. This was not even too long ago. This was at least 3 years ago, 4 years ago, around 3 to 4 years ago. Okay, and that's probably, yeah. Okay, so my sister goes there with her friends and that one woman, her friend woman that, you know, that can see Jinn. And as soon as they arrive, my sister feels, she tells me, I felt like there was something off with that place. There's like a strong feeling of like pressure. She felt something in her heart that like there's something bad in here. 100% there's something bad. She doesn't know what it is. She feels there's something bad is here, right? And like the feeling wouldn't go away. And then she looks at her. Also, my sister at the time had her son. Her son, the first son, not Luna. Luna is her second child. Luna is her daughter. So first, she only had, Luna was not born yet. She had her son, who was at least maybe 1 or 2 years old. Okay, and oh my god, 1 second, fucking bugs. That's disgusting. Ah! No. I hate these goddamn bugs. Why are they coming from everyone? Just fucking stuck to the screen so I can't slap him. They're learning, chat. They're learning. They're sticking to the screen so I can't smack the screen. If I smack the screen, it's over for me. 1 second. Oh my god. They're going after the screen because I hid my water. Ah! I hate these goddamn bugs. They come in all shapes and forms, man. Yikes. Ow. No, the Jinns have been nice. I can't headshot this one. It literally landed on screen, on you, chat. It landed on you. There was a weird bug on you, chat. Ma! There was a weird bug outside. Fucking weird bug outside. There's a weird cat. Okay, do you live in the mountains or something? I'm a traveler. You don't know where I live. Anyways, you live in the internet. The other side of the screen, you guys. She was on top of you. Anyways, so I don't want to start a fight with Lucy. I don't want to start a fight with chat. Okay, so back to the story. Back to being spooky. Okay, so my sister goes into that place and she feels like there's something wrong. She tells me, I know there's something wrong. And her son was with her friend, the one that can see Jinn, right? And apparently, like her friend, the one that can see Jinn, was holding her son from moving. She's like, don't go, telling him don't go, and she's holding him back from like walking over the corner. And then she calls out to my sister and tells her, listen, right there's a huge black thing, a huge black thing, and he's guarding something, and he's telling your son to come over here. He's saying, come over here. And since, you know, kids can see it, like he was trying, he's like, I don't know, he's looking at it, and like someone's telling him to come over, like he's just a kid, right? And Haris, not Qarin, Haris. It's a guardian type. Could be guarding some sort of magic or something. That's why it's like guarding the corner. Not moving from the corner at all. Right? So Again, you yeet the child over and book it. Anyways, so he was saying, come over, and since my sister knows that her friend sees Jinn and believes in like the whole thing, she realized that this is really serious, right? And she should leave. But like her other friends didn't believe it. My sister's other friend were like, no, we just got into the resort, we don't want to leave, we're gonna sit here, we're gonna have fun. But my sister really felt like there's something wrong, and she took her friend that can see the Jinn, and they got the fuck out of there. Like, they just fucking sprinted back home, you know? And the problem was that the next day, alright? The next day, her friends came over to her house, right? To my sister's house. The thing is, one of the friends was saying, the bag she had a bag she was carrying, and it was very, very heavy for some reason. And sometimes she could like hear noises coming out of it. And like, this was later on, she told my sister that she just saw a bunch of, empty bags around the room, and she just put it in her bag, just like to, when there's a lot of plastic bags and you want to reuse them for later, you don't want to throw them away. So she gathered the plastic bags and she put it in her bag. And ever since then, she felt like there's something like moving, or there's some noise in her bag. And when she opened it at my sister's house, she says that's what she's supposed to not be able to see anything. She's not someone who can see Jinn, but she says she felt like at the side of her eye that something like really quickly got out of the bag and ran to the bathroom. Right? And who was in the bathroom? It was there was my sister's son taking a shower. And because he's still a child, my sister had the bathroom door open. That's why they could go in. If the door was locked, they cannot go in. They cannot go through matter. You need to actually open the door for them. And since apparently, this is what my sister analysis is, we apparently took over that friend of hers. That's a bunch of theories. She either took the item that was the guardian trying to guard, or because she was reading Surah Al-Baqarah before we're going to sleep, she bothered them. The bad Jinn. She bothered them so much that they wanted to do revenge or something like that. That's why they sneaked in her back. It's either one of these two, because they do take revenge usually. So back to the Jinn. It ran quickly from the bag to the bathroom where the child was there, which is he's my nephew. He's spoiler alert, he's fine, okay? But when he was there, he started screaming, right? So my sister noticed something was wrong, because he was screaming in the bathroom, because he can see it. Children can see Jinn, right? So thank God she was thinking quickly, and I'm not joking, chat. Do you know the Jotaro pose? 1 second. Do you know this pose, chat? One second. Do you guys know this pose that Jotaro does? Jotaro. 1 second. Is that Luna? 1 second. 1 second. One second. I got you, chat. I got you with the info. I don't see it. Yikes, man. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. 1 second. I'm not kidding. That's not the Jinn. Listen. So, do you know this pose, chat? You see this pose? Do you recognize it? The one with like a fucking pointy finger? So, literally, no joke. So my sister starts reading Quran while pointing at the bathroom. Because, you know, you cannot read Quran inside the bathroom, you know? That's not, it's forbidden. So she points at the bathroom and start reading. And not gonna lie, that's the most badass thing I heard. And this guy, or like whatever that Jinn was, she pointed at the bathroom and started reading Quran. And this guy, or thing, gets so mad that he apparently like becomes so scary that the child, you know, her son was telling her to stop reading. He was screaming at her, telling her to stop because he got so mad, you know, because my sister flexed on him literally, and you know she did the Jotaro shit, fucking pointing fingers at him, reading Quran, to the point where, you know, when you pass by someone you hate and you give them a shoulder pump. As she telling me the story, he shoulder pumped her a couple of times and she still kept reading. She can't see anything, but she can feel someone like shoulder pumping out, trying to go through her, you know? Go past her, but at the same time pumping her shoulder. And since she kept reading, he started going crazy until like one of the girls opened the apartment door, like her house door, and he like ran away. Like he got out because he can't really go through, you know, the wall. They had to open the door for him first so he can get out. Kind of like some superstition, to be honest. No, I'm serious. This is, my sister wouldn't lie about these things, especially since she had a like a friend who can see them. And since she's did experience it before, she tells me that like when you're really in the presence of a really, really dangerous Jinn, your hair, all of your body hair will stand up. It will stand up. You'll have so much goosebumps that your hair will stand up. And honestly, my sister says this a lot to me, which is, you know, it's not funny, but she says that she's more of a man than I am, but I take that. And I believe that because I've seen her do a lot of shit. You know, she is a man among men when it comes to like being manly. She's fearless. And honestly, like I believe her. I believe that she could, even though, you know, there was something happening in front of her to her child, she didn't get scared and start panicking. The more she tells me this, if you show sister older than you, yeah, she's married, she's older, she has like, of course she's older than me, chat. I'm 17, season 2, but like she has Luna and she has her first son. Of course she's older than me. Anyways, like, she tells me this. She tells me, if you show the Jinn that you're scared of them, they will keep, like, playing around with you. They will literally play around with you and keep scaring you more. But if you show them that you're not scared of them, then they'll just fuck off. They'll literally leave you alone. You're 17? Oh my god. Yes, Yasumu Ameka is 17. Yasumu Ameka. Quote unquote, Yasumu Ameka is 17. Get it, dumbasses. Do I have to say it? Anyways, so listen. You're not my oppai. I'm your young nim. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, this guy's an idiot. These idiots, they're actually everywhere in the world. Anyways, so what was I saying? Yes. So this was, we said this in the collab already, but this is another side story where my sister was like in a she used to work in a place where she had to do a presentation for a company So she was preparing the theater hall, the place where she does the presentation, and there was a bunch of doors, right? But she only needed to open two doors from each side of the hall. And then she kept hearing a knocks on one of the doors. Knock, knock, knock. And she's like, the door is open, just go from the other door. The door is open, go there. And like that knocking wouldn't stop. So she comes close to it, and the knocking's still going on. And then she screams, the door is fucking open, go to the other side. And the knocking doesn't stop. So she opens the door, even though it was just knocking. She opens it. There was no one there. And then she tells me, I screamed at the Jinn, telling him, here you go. You happy? I opened the door for you. And like, other than that, the knocking completely stopped. Because she says this, because if you show them that you're not really scared of them, then they can't really fuck around with you. You know? If you get scared, then, you know, they will just, you know, it happens to me a lot too. Have it never happened to you when you hear like some sort of window noises or door being knocked? Because they can't go through windows and doors. You have to like open it for them to go in or out. You know, if he wants to go shopping or something, you know? So, you sorry got real? It's always been real. Nothing I've said is a joke or like since I started this stream, I have not told a fantasy. This is all real that actually happened to my sister, and she was telling it to me. And I've seen a lot, like my experience with them is just the, you know, sometimes knocking on the door, even though I'm supposed to be fucking home alone, but I just, you know, don't give it much attention. I don't act scared or anything. I just, you know, play games or play League, you know. But sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes I hear like a knock on the door, even though I know I'm home alone. There's no one here. Like my sister went out with everyone and stuff. Yeah, better just ignore it. Like if you give them they're like children, some of them. Just like obnoxious children. Okay, I'm sorry, bro, if you're one of these children. I don't mean it, but they might be listening to me. So they just want to, you know, make fun of you. They just want to joke around. Not all of them are really scary and mean harm, you know. So yeah, just try not to feel joke around with them back. Is it true that salt and garlic works? I don't think so. That's not how it works. Anyways, I never heard about that's like superstition or some shit. Good Jinn help us? They do actually. Good Jinn do help you a lot. If you have a qareen, like a companion, do you know, if you guys don't know, every single human has a companion Jinn with him at all times. That's called your qareen, you know? He's like your partner in life. You can either have a good one or a bad one, depending on like what kind of a human you are. If you want a you know, wait, is this the main story or the side one? We already finished the main story. The main story when the, you know, when the Jinn went out, finally left the house. That we're just going side stories now. Yeah, if you do good, you get good Jinn around you, because the bad Jinn despise being, you know, being nice and being a good person. They don't want to be around a good person, right? Everyone has one, that means. Anyways. Yeah, we all have our own stands, basically. Khuddam, that's different. Alright, chat. Stop calling it stand. Stop getting... You know, you do realize, chat, as you're typing this being really funny, your own companion is looking at you, cringing hard at how you underestimate him or her or whatever. You know? You're saying, yeah, so he's my stand-o, and he's looking at you. Man, this cringy ass kid, I should just, you know, possess somewhere, do some shit. You know, just be... Now I feel bad. Anyways, I'll re-say some of the stories that you guys never heard. You know the ones where I said it on the other stream, but there's the... Okay, So what is Jinn possession? Jinn can possess humans, right? Live inside you. And if they possess you, not only they will bring you misfortune and make you act weird sometime and change your mood and all these things. Also, them if a Jinn is being forced out of your body, the part they leave your body from completely gets ruined. If a Jinn leaves from your right eye, you become blind from your right eye. If they leave from your, finger or something, you lose all sense of feeling from that finger. That's why getting possessed is no joke. You should not fuck around with them. It's a big deal. And there is that story. I already told it for the people who was in the other collab. There is that story that there's a woman that was, they were trying to get a Jinn out of her. And as the sheikh, the guy was choking her to force the Jinn out, the normal scream suddenly turned into ah, ah, the voice went super deep. And the Jinn started talking, and he's saying, I'm not gonna leave. I will kill this woman. She killed so many of us. And apparently she used to read Quran every time. I don't know what kind of environment she lived in that she would get possessed by someone one after the other, or some Jinn would try to possess her. But apparently every time someone tried, since she reads Quran, they died, or they just ran away, or something bad happened to them, right? Because they're bad Jinn. And so Jinn have the power to kill people? No, they can't. They actually can't. Not your typical one. Not the typical ones. And the really strong ones probably never even bother with people. So the most they can interact with you is either throughout magic, with magicians, or what we were saying, magic, or possession, if they possess you. Shut up. Lotfi, shut up, please. Anyways, quick question about when you're sleeping and suddenly waking up, feel like can't move. That's something else. I don't know what that is. I think that's when your soul leaves the body a bit, but then comes back. Because apparently when you're sleeping, ruqya is good. Ruqya is really good for protecting yourself from them. Yeah, that's sleep paralysis. Yeah. That has nothing to do with Jinn. I don't, as far as I know, I don't think so. Anyways, people say that's because your soul kind of leaves your body when you sleep. So sometimes you might wake up, and but you don't really. You're not fully back in your soul. So, anyways, so what were we saying? Yes. Yeah, and sometimes you can explain that with science. Some things can be explained with science. So, what were we saying? Yes. So this woman, the Jinn wouldn't leave her because he was hateful. He was actually he wants revenge from all what's she keeps reading Quran, and the Ruqya guy is negotiating with him. Is okay. If you want to leave now, or are we going to read more Quran, or are we going to do this and do that, the things you hate? He's no, I'm not going to leave. And then even when, he wanted to leave, he's okay, I'm going to leave from her eye. The sheikh was no, Ustaz, whatever you want to call him. Don't leave from her eye, leave from her toe. Because if whatever the Jinn leaves from, that body part gets damaged. What else? Yes, there is also a little girl You're basically using religious dogmas for content and making these poor people think Arabian nonsense. But Jinn is the base of Islam, kind of poggers. What are you saying? I'm not using any dogmas, by the way. If you're just dumbass. Anyways, if you don't know, my chat has Christians, they have atheists, they're all kind of people. They're here to listen to stories. They're here to have fun. I didn't say if you want to get educated because you're a Muslim, you're more than free to do so. I haven't been saying, go, yo, okay, he's gonna eat you. No, I didn't say that. Anyways, so, what were we saying? Yeah. What the fuck is... dogmas are like when you believe in something completely and say it's completely accurate, 100%, everything else is a lie. Like a dogmatic, whatever, you know, people who go around telling, oh, you're all going to hell. Rah! You know, these dogmatic people. So he's just calling me like these. Anyways, so apparently there was a what was I saying? What were we saying? Just ignore him, chat. Just ignore him. Let's go back to the story. So yeah, there's also, since we already said that Jinn can be seen by children, there was a child that my sister also knew. She was that was a long time ago, when my sister was also young. So she saw a black cat in the distance. And she was telling her mom, look, there's a black cat, there's a black cat. And her mom's like, there's nothing there, sweetie. And she's like, no, you're there in the dark corner, there's a black cat. And no one believed her. The girl walked over and then suddenly started crying. And apparently when they you know they saw her, the girl was crying, holding her right or left eye, one of her eyes, and saying that it hurts. When doctors look at it, there's nothing. But she still grew up till this day, and she feels like there's a cat scratch over her eye, and she can't see properly with it, you know? So, it's common, very common that Jinn can shapeshift into black cats. You know, they look like black cats or like other black animals. I think they like the color black. I don't think making a religious content is wrong. Still carries educational. I mean, isn't there a lot of people who, you know, celebrate Christmas? Isn't celebrating Christmas kind of religious? Why don't you guys, you know, go to their streams and say, whoa, you're celebrating Christmas? What if what are you making the basis of your Christianity something blah 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 blah. That's what you guys sound like when you talk like an idiot. So yeah, like that's I don't see what's the difference. Like you can to me, just like to you, whoever watching here, and saying that, you know, when you're watching and saying, oh, all this bullshit about Jinn, well, you're free to not believe it. But to me, when you're saying, oh, Jesus died for our sins, I also think that's false. But I don't go around saying, whoa, you celebrate Christmas, you're a fucking dogmatic fucking overlord, this is propaganda. I don't do that, you know? It's false to me, but that doesn't mean I can go around, you know, insulting you for it. I'll just tell you, oh yeah, your opinion is wrong. That's what being dogmatic is. This is not a dogma. I don't see the guy who is calling me the overlord guy talking. Why are you quiet now? Please do, overlord of kebab. Please talk, man. I mean, you were talking mad shit and now you suddenly is quiet. That's kind of weird, you know? Yeah, just respect each other. We're here to have fun. Occasionally just learn something new, regardless of religion, man. I didn't say this channel was specifically for a certain religion or a certain kind of people. I don't say what country I'm from because I don't want some idiot to show up. Oh, we're claiming him. Ameka's from this country, so if you're not from our country, then leave the stream. That's one of the reasons I don't want to say my country, because I don't want this stupid shit that people do all the time. Okay? Anyways, just continue to ignore. Yeah, I know. Sometimes he's from Egypt. No. Hey. Hold your fucking horses. Who said you can? Who said that you can just broadly insult an entire country? 90 million people. He's from Egypt, obvious. I have one of my best friends are Egyptian, and I don't let you say something like that. Who are you to say that? They could be Egyptian way better than you. And I would rather have them in my chat than you. You have no right to just make fun of an entire country or nationality saying, oh, he's Egyptian. We're talking seriously here. Okay? We're talking seriously. We're not having this bullshit. We're not going to continue the story. I want this to be a lesson to anyone who's, oh, here he is here. Let's go. What I really mean is that Islam is way more diverse as someone Turkish we talk to them, no racist means, but I mean, you think Christianity is not diverse? Why is there Catholic and non-Catholic and Orthodox and non-Orthodox? If it's about diversity, everything is diverse. I can literally make this water diverse, man. I can have water with bugs, water without bugs, water with spiders. Being diverse doesn't mean it's better. I don't see your point at all, man. I really don't see your point. I don't see why you come here talking about dogmas. Maybe you used the wrong terms. I hope you did. But this was definitely not the place to talk about it. And anyways, we had fun with some stories. Sadly, some people think that it's a dogma and it's propaganda or whatever. So let's not keep offending them. Ooh, you know. Anyways, during gaming streams, you guys can have fun, you know, joke, oh, Florida, Brazil, you know, we joke all these times. Because when we're gaming, we're gamers, we joke, we have fun. Okay? But when the topic is serious, don't, you know, say remarks that can, you know, make other people look at you like an idiot, you know? Right? Telling stories. Anyways, so confused was I said it was racist. His accent is Egyptian. Whose accent? Who are you talking about? Whose accent is Egyptian? You can tell his accent from his English. Yours? Sure, man. Sure. Yeah. Anyways. Okay, I thought you meant the overlord of kebab guy. I thought you meant that he said all these things because he's Egyptian, and you were saying that Egyptian people they're very extreme and they believe in whatever. It's a misunderstanding. Okay. No harm. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It was bad context. Don't worry about it. Bad context. We were talking about something and you were talking about something completely different. It was bad context. Anyways. Alright. We're ending the stream early today. And this will be a lesson for people to respect each other. Even if one person, you know, just joined the stream. It's okay. I just saw your name. You're new also. Sorry about that. We were heated. We were talking about something and your comment seemed like you were talking about that certain topic. So came off as really, really bad. All right. I don't want to see. I'm sorry. I want to see we. Remember, Chad, we're all together in here. If we screw up, we're all sorry. We are sorry. All of us, including me. Right? All right. Now, spam we's in the chat. And I'm also included in that we. You guys can go pray Maghrib or do whatever you want. I'm gonna head out, take a shower probably. Oh, speaking of showers, showers are inside bathrooms. Maybe the Jinn will have a talk with me. So yeah. No monkey story? Alright, I'll give you monkey story. Ooh, 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 ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah. Ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh. Okay. And I'll continue the monkey story later, but you know, I'm sorry for leaving you at the cliffhanger, chat. I know the monkey story is really interesting, and that was a really cliffhanger. I know, chat. I know. Okay? I know it was a cliffhanger. But after the something really good happens, and I have to put you there in a cliffhanger. You'll know later, next time on Z. Find out on the next exciting episode of Z. I wonder how his sister feels when she passes by the mayor's monkey. It's not only she feels, after the stream, she's always asking me, she's like, wow, you're enjoying yourself making all these noises. What are you doing there? Fucking exercising some demons? I'm like, stop, you know what I'm doing. I already told you. But then again, joke's on you, chat. I try to stream during the time she's at work and she's not around, so she can't judge me. Oh, bonus meme. Bonus story, I mean. Chat, you're gonna get bonus story just because that was funny. You're gonna get bonus story because that was funny. Do you know that one time I was with my sister's husband. We were talking, and he so he went out. They had a maid. They had a maid, and since I don't know, they had to hire a maid because they needed some help with the house and stuff. All right, and I think she was pregnant or something, so she needed help around the house, right? So her husband goes up to the maid and says, make me some what's it called, hookah? I don't know. He used to do it, now he doesn't anymore, but it's basically like, it's like smoking, but it's like a very, I don't know, I've seen it in Syria before when I was there, but he had a hookah. It's like vape. That was before vape was even a thing. That was a long time ago. That was before vape was even a thing. But it's like, yeah, you could call it bong, something like that. Bongo cat. But it was like some sort of, you know, shisha. Yeah, it's called shisha. I think it's called shisha as well. Bong, yeah, hookah, yeah. So he would smoke it, right? He used to be addicted to that. He traveled to some country and he found it there, and he was like, he brought one. He's always using it, you know? But I don't remember. Was she pregnant? No. She wasn't pregnant. She just gave birth. So her first son was really young, and she told the maid never to let the husband, her husband, use shisha because that's bad for her child, right? And you know, addicted people. At the time, he was really addicted. He's not anymore. That's good. So he goes up to the maid and he's like, make me prepare the shisha thing, the bong thing. And the maid says no. Madame said no. Madame, which is her mademoiselle, who is my sister, right? She said no. And the husband gets mad. My sister's husband gets mad. He's like, who's the man of this house? Me or her? You listen to who? And she's like, I listened to her, obviously. And I was sitting there. They happened in front of my fucking eyes, chat. I was in the living room. I saw this unfold in my eyes. I laughed like crazy. This happened at least 7 years ago. Or maybe 6 years ago. And I still remember it to this day. And I remember also in the company, in her company, like all the male workers were trying to solve something, but they couldn't. So the what's it called? the manager, the department manager or the department CEO, whatever, like he literally called her over. She's like, he called her over. She's like, he's like, yo, can you come over and like help us out with something? No one can do this one, like commission thing. So she wears her hijab, comes over to the mail section, and she does it, and finishes it really quickly. And the manager is like, "Oh my god, you're manualer than all of these guys." So she looks at him, and she's like, "Yes, and manualer than you too," and walks out. To the manager, man. Like she's like so cool. Like my older sister is way too cool. Like I could break someone's arm if they touch my hair, but she cut off like at least 30% of my ponytail because that's how intimidating she is. I only fear 3 people in the world. People, no, humans. Of course I fear Allah, God, but 3 humans I actually genuinely don't fuck with them. One of them is her. I don't fuck with her, chat. Like, if I fuck up, I'm gonna lose my hair. My ponytail is in danger. It's in danger. I'm not joking, chat. Send help. I fear nothing but that sister. She scares me. Yeah, so she is awesome. Every time I tell, like, whenever I would give a lesson or something and I mention her, or like the female students will always be like, wow, we want to meet your sister. They're always like, they always look up to her. I feel like if my identity would ever be exposed, I swear it's gonna be because of my sister. Because my sister actually fucking famous. Like the women network, they know her. They know that, oh, that one, you know, the badass one, you know, oh, okay. Wait, so you're, you know, I kind of want to meet your sister. Who doesn't? Chat, one time, one of the boys, I swear, chat. So one of the boys came over to pick me up with his car, right? And hopefully he's not listening to this. I don't think they find out that I'm doing VTuber, but one of the boys was gonna pick me up from her house. This was a few years ago when I was like staying at her house as well. It was what a coincidence. And since he was like, he parked in front of the house. After she parked her car, she walked over and she looks him in the eye, stares at him, cause like, what the fuck are you doing in front of her house? You know, that's her house. Why is there like a young man standing like in a car? And then she walks in the house, and then when I walk in his car later, like when I'm ready, he's like, dude, there was a woman that scared the shit out of me. She stared me down like I'm a fucking, like a bug or some shit. I'm like, oh, I saw my sister walk in. Was that, oh, maybe that was my sister. And she's like, wow, your sister's fucking scary, my dude. And, you know, I think she has like all the boys' contact numbers. Because I'm an idiot. I don't charge my phone. So sometimes if I want to go back to her house or something, but I don't have keys for the house, she would call the boys and she's like, is the idiot there? Give them the phone. And I would take the phone. I was like, yeah, hi. Yes, hello. Why is your phone not working? Wow, oh shit. It ran out of battery. Oh, yikes. Okay. Are you coming home or are you not coming home tonight? Yeah, I am. Okay. We'll put the key to you under the rug or whatever. Okay, thank you. That was like 10 years ago or something. Play Minecraft later? That's not the place to suggest. Anyways. Since people thinking that this is not a storytelling stream and they're thinking we're here to suggest things, let's just end the stream now. Thank you guys for coming. Whatever happened here, keep it here. The stories that happened in this chat shall remain in this chat. Remember, do not speak of the dreaded older sister. She will kill me, chat. Alright, y'all get it? Y'all get it? Alright? Y'all take care, right? The longest ending to the stream ever. Lol. Alright. Where's Ameko sensei? She's cringe. She's not here. We don't talk about her. Don't make me kill her in the lore or something, chat, please. Okay. Otsmeko, bye bye. Rule 1 is not to call me Yasumu, you stupid idiot. Punk Pincer. Oh, I'm sorry, you're new. Welcome, welcome. I don't mean shit. Shit, new people. Welcome the new people. There are a lot of new people. Yikes, I can't be toxic. Rule 1 is don't call me Yasumu, please, man. Just call me Ameka. Fucking hell. Yeah, I took my meds on this stream, don't worry. And don't call me Ame, chat. Of course, the FBI agent is interested in what happened to my sister's kid, who was like 2 years old. What the fuck, FBI? Alright, I'm gonna deal with this myself. So you interested, eh? We're gonna have a talk, FBI. I'm not playing these games, FBI! I'm not playing these games! Oh shit, gotta end the stream. Oh yikes. Haha, let's make up, bye bye.